Well, good morning again. You guys are going, again? Yeah, again. I did some videotaping, but I'm not using it because there was a fire lit under my ass and I was not in a good mood. So here's the backstory. You know, I've been having the issues with the machine shops wanting to seem like they like jerking me around. Well, everybody tells me to stand my ground. Well, today I stood my ground. Sitting there getting ready to take my medicine this morning. Said machine shop called. Guy got a little snotty with me. I told him, I said, you know what, bud? This is the shop that I took the 97 motor Vortec in. Told them all they were ever authorized to do was clean and crack check it. Then measure it and tell me roughly what they thought. If it'd go 30, 40, what, and if the crank could go 10, whatever. But the initial clean and crack check was supposed to be $155 for everything. Clean it, make sure it's good, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, when it comes time for me to go pick it up, I come and find out. I told the guys, well, I'm going to come down and get that. He said, well, just wait a second here. So he was gone for a minute or so, and he come back on the phone and says, hey, they've already bored it and line bored it, and it's waiting for pistons. I'm like, what? I said, well, how much that cost now? The bill went from $155 to $700. I was like, excuse me? So, and at the time that happened, the other machine shop had lost those motor parts and jacked me up too. I was just like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. So I just let it set. Well, today he called, well, it's the end of the year, we want this paid, blah, blah. And I said, I'll pay for the clean and crack checking, but I'm not paying for the other stuff. Well, get down there. I mean, they upset me enough. I went down. Got down there, and they found the shop ticket. Yep, all this is done. Well, I ended up talking to the two owners. I told them, I said, you know, this is like me telling you guys you owe me $10,000 for new store counters when you didn't authorize it, but I'd like my $10,000, and they're kind of looking at me like, I said, that's what you did here. I said, I never authorized anybody to do anything other than clean and crack check this thing and measure it. Well, they fessed up. Well, sometimes we just make decisions that we shouldn't have, and blah, blah. Well, anyway, where it's at, I've got my, oh, and this is the funny thing, they told me my crank was here in 2020 or something. It was, and they found my crank with my markings on it. Guess what? It hadn't been turned. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I don't know how that got on your bill. Neither do I. So we come to agreed price. I should tell you what, I'll give you X amount now, and I'll give you the rest when I pick up the block, and I'll take this stuff, get it out of your way. Okay, that'll work. So I said, the only thing I guess I won't have is the original block to my truck. Not that it really matters, but they said, well, we'll probably end up giving you a truck block because that's what we got the most of out there. Like a truck block. I said, well, what's the difference between a truck block and what this is? Because this was a truck block. He said, well, the truck blocks, he said, still have the fuel pump provisions. I'm like, oh. And he says, they're usually 4 bolts. Oh. Okay, that'll work. So hopefully that's what they stick to and give me. So then I'll be upgraded on the block. So, and the funny thing is, when I was walking out, the one guy's like, well, you know, we can get you parts for this, blah, blah, blah. They were trying to sell back to me. Well, I don't know. At this time right now, no. I got enough other projects going on, but so yeah, now that it's calmed down. So in the end, I stood my ground, and they kept like, well, you need to pay the whole. I'm like, I said I'm not paying the whole bill because I did not authorize that. So, yeah, so now I doubt there will be any shop time. I don't even remember what I talked about this morning, but it don't make any difference because this is the video I'm using. I gotta get back home. Looks like I'll put some air in the wife's tire. Then we got to take her to the doctor. Yesterday, the wife... Oh... Today's Wednesday. Monday, I could tell she was having a little trouble breathing. And she said, I hurt, and she couldn't breathe. Well, yesterday, she sent me a text. She says, get me into the doctor tomorrow. She said, I'm lightheaded. I feel like I'm going to faint. She said, I'm not good. Well... she's not good. I know when my wife says she wants to go to a doctor, she's sick. I'm praying to God she doesn't have the pneumonia again. 3 years ago, well, 2 years ago and 3 years ago, she had the pneumonia back to back, and both times I put her in the hospital for about 10 to 15 days. So, yeah. So, I don't know what we'll get into. Oh, well then, that's what it was. The owner of the 454 sent him a text last night asking him if he had the rocker arms and the guide, the push rod, the guide, Jesus. The guide plates and the rocker arm studs, because I want to check clearances now. Well, he didn't answer me last night. He answered me today. He says, no, haven't got them yet. I said, okay, no problem, just checking. So... but I got plenty of clearances to check and that, and I can actually fully assemble the short block without all that stuff. It's just, I want to be able to have the heads on and then rotate everything and check clearances. So, anyway, we're going to get this shop, get this stuff out of here since it was in a heated building. And, yeah. So, just remember something. I don't remember. Okay, all right. Interesting. Well, very interesting. I'll fill you guys in later once I know more. Anyway, you hearing? Oh, we hate it when you do that. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm bad. Oops. Well, anyway. Here is a 315,000 mile crankshaft, and it does have my markings on it right there. And yep, okay, that's good. Yet that's good. So yep, it does need turned. And then here's my box of parts. I guess they threw the pistons on me, but they were shot, so that's okay. Okay, they have not been reconned yet. There's my pistons, oil pan stuff. I'm going to have to sandblast some stuff up again. And bolts. And then the oil pan. And valve covers. Okay, so yep, I got my... And then, like I said, the block is coming back after the first year. I know that's a Vortec intake, but I don't think it's mine. So I want to say mine, I was going to need... it was all laid up, but this one ain't, I guess. Oh, that's right, I went down and got that bracket too, so. Yeah, I guess. If it is my intake, it is. If it ain't, it's just an intake. So yeah, that there. Teased everybody with that. And then There's all the rocker arms for this. Okay, cool. Yep. Wow. Yeah. I just got... Anyway, I ain't gonna say nothing. So, anyway, I guess, yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, well, we're done. Wife's almost got pneumonia. Hopefully we caught it in time. So we had to go get medicine. And then she got hungry, so we ate supper and spent a little time together, and we're home. So another crazy day done. And one of the vehicles might be going bye-bye. So anyway, see y'all later. Have a good one.